take chicken fire from a food truck to a brick and mortar, if we had it my way, we would have been a restaurant from day one. You know, it's interesting to call it audacious now to go from a food truck to a restaurant. Even on the timeline, some people say we did it way too fast or a lot faster than they would have anticipated or imagined. To me, it was way too slow. From day one, to me, I wanted to be a restaurant and start creating the impact that we were creating, which is why we started operating out of the food trailer like a restaurant, and we completely flipped the model of a food trailer on its head to where instead of just a bunch of random people being inside, raised above and elevated to where you're having a hard time communicating with them, I stepped outside of the food trailer, met every single person that came up, shook everyone's hands, got to know them by name, told them my name, which eventually, and this is all pre-COVID, became, you know, hugs, bro hugs, things like that. Really just wanted to connect with people on a true one-to-one level. And I knew that that would translate and carry into the restaurant when we were ready for that point again. Fortunately, you know, I had my wife, my partner at the time, to make sure that I was constantly being encouraged, and so the food trailer was always a pathway for us to get to the restaurant. It was always to operate the food trailer like a restaurant until we were actually in a restaurant, and to continue the journey from there.
Oh yes, sir, that's the best, man. Gotta get the off the menus, man. Can't even get a regular. We got hot X, we got hot X squared, and we got hot X infinity. Oh, that ain't me. That ain't me. Nah, I don't. I like medium. Mediums are good, mellow. It's not mellow, but it's a good walk into it. You getting a good burn. You're still tasting a lot of things. And I like that. You know, that hot, man. That straight fire. Man, they'll burn the taste bud out your mouth. They'll take the taste bud right out of you. And I like to eat. I like to ingest it. Have fun with it. Mediums are good. I like the pain. Mediums are good. You like the pain? I like the pain of it, the burn.
What? Where'd you hear that?
Customer came up to me because you spilled the beans.
Well, it's important to keep a new product launch secret at first, just because the way we operate, and everybody's different, so I'm not saying it's better or worse, but the way we operate, we only put things out that we have extreme confidence in, that fit into what we feel is our vibe, what we feel is our high standards, our level of consistency, our commitment to excellence. If it doesn't fit into that zone for us, we don't want to put it out there.
Okay, wait.
Loose lips sink ships.
We don't want to put things out there for people to test and try. We want to only put things out there for people to have that we know in our hearts that we believe is the best that we can provide.
You've never heard anyone comment or seen a great review about the wife being so friendly and personable and taking the time out to talk. That's not the reviews we've gotten. They all say Kwame. It's more than likely Kwame. Kwame spilled the beans. And that's okay. We still love you. Everyone has a job to do. And yours is to talk, obviously. And it's gotten us in trouble. And it's okay. They know now. Because you probably went the extra mile and accidentally spilled the beans. But that's okay. We love you. Someone's getting fired.
You know, let me talk about my severance pay, because I want to see you pull it off without me. That's what I want to see happen. I want to see you. What if I did talk about? What if it was me? I had to be the hype man. Who's gonna get everyone interested? We are literally supplanting it from one city to another. I got to spread the word out there little by little, and I can't have you guys doing it.
You know, I'm a firm believer in that, you know, our choices decide where we go, and that we have a lot of say in the choices that we make. However, your environment has a lot of impact on how you think and how you start to ideate about things and what you see for yourself. And I see constantly in my head over and over again people who aren't that much different from me. Some people who are smarter than me, some people who are maybe even more capable than me, but the environment was so harsh on them to where we're not on the same page, on the same level, but we should be. And we're all more than capable of being where I am at now. We're capable of being higher than where I'm at now. That's what I want to do for people, because if you grew up like I did and you see that and you saw what I saw, you too would be motivated. I hope that you'll be motivated to make a difference, if not just for yourself, but for as many others as you can, because that's not a lifestyle that people should have to live. That's not something that we can say, oh, there's some people in this world that are going to have to live like that, and there's other, because it's not true. That's not how it has to be.